think the ports are set correctly. I don't know, I didn't see who was on what port. But I would imagine Squeachu's player 1. Oh, I was wrong.
Gingerbread Man versus Dronkey.
Okay.
Get ready.
Okay, so what we're gonna be seeing is a lot of yipping. Obviously, I guess the air grab, but he's not able to get a conversion off of it. Dronkey loves to play keep away, but at the same time, Gingy has his air grab plays like, well, his air grab is pretty much his entire playstyle. With Dronkey being an aerial-based character, a lot of the time Gingy can just kind of throw himself in there and get the air grab. But it's also very difficult. See, just like that. Oh, buffer screwing him up there. Oh, and he loses the slam because of it. That's a shame. Yeah, if you mash B after doing something, trying to use your slam, it'll use your special instead of using your slam. So you have to be mindful of that. But essentially, Dronkey tries his hardest to play keep away in this matchup. And anytime Gingy is going to be going in, good, gets the slam. Anytime Dronkey is going in, or rather, anytime Gingy is going in, he got 3 anti-airs out of that. That was good. Anytime Gingy is going in, he has to call out his approach with either an anti-air, which is unsafe, but it starts the infinite, or catch him with a very well-timed air grab, which can be difficult because Gingerbread Man has a very big hitbox on his air dash, which a lot of time can beat it out. It'll either beat it out, or he'll already have his air grab going out, which his air grab is a lot bigger than Dronkey's. So it's very difficult for Dronkey to deal with, definitely. Oh, but he gets that air grab, but the torch is gonna mess him up. Wow, he just barely gets that slam. Surprised to see Squeachu get hit with a slam like that. That's generally he's very good at avoiding. That was a good. That's exactly what I was talking about. Just calling out his approach by throwing out the anti-air, and he's gonna catch his landing with that. Very good. Here comes the infinite, and manages to get out of it. I think. Ooh, 3 anti-airs. Gets the slam. Is he gonna be able to hit his slam though? Oh. Accidentally got a ground grab there. That's not at all what he was looking for, and because he wasn't prepared for it, he ended up getting his grab broken. Provider coming out with a really, really big lead. Not able to get that air grab, and Squeachu utilizing his anti-air out of his wake up. That's a thing. You have 29 frames of invincibility on wake up. Oh, that was so good! He caught him on the startup of his slam. And he closes out game 1. That was really, really clean. Yeah, a lot of the time that's what you're gonna see. Since when you get the slam, there's a big hitbox that comes out that like sends them flying after you get the slam, which is unfavorable because obviously Usually you want to confirm into the slam as soon as you get the meter. But if you're too close to them and you're not careful, it'll just push them away. So you'll see Dronkey players do that. Well, they'll do their infinite, and then at the very end of their infinite, once they fill their meter, they'll turn the opposite direction and then catch them on wake up. But right there, Provider was mindful of that, and on wake up, instead of trying to run away and avoid the slam, he just dashed straight in and managed to snuff out Squeachu's slam before it could even come out. Okay. Clean infinite. 3 anti-airs. That's going to be stock. Provider looking really, really clean. He's looking so clean today. Oh man, that's unfortunate right there. The roof actually messed up his anti-air infinite. He ended up grabbing onto the ledge and climbing up when he didn't want to. Okay, infinite doesn't drop it this time. He's gonna try to get away so he doesn't get hit out of the startup of his slam. Oh, that is not what Provider wanted. Definitely not what Provider wanted. Still has a stock lead though. So, oh, that was accidental, but Provider surprisingly not capitalizing on that accidental wall attack. So Squeachu is going to be playing his terrain. That's exactly why he counterpicked at the stage, because he gets a lot of space to move around and use, kind of abuse Dronkey's aerial mobility. And he can camp you out, definitely. As soon as he gets a lead and he camps that top roof, there's very little one can do to get around it. It forces you to have to go up there and fish for an air grab, which when Dronkey is above you is extremely difficult, and it's a very bad situation to be in. It's very easy for him to just throw you back off and then keep running the timer down. Provider, playing his cover, decides he doesn't want to go for any power shield battles because, I mean, as we know, it's net play. It can be very inconsistent, so if it skips, he can get screwed over while he has a lead. So he's gonna just play his lead and camp under that hut, which is very smart, as Dronkey does not have Dronkey overall doesn't have much of an approach. His only approach that he can do is just jump in and try to get an air grab on you, but staying on that or under that roof, he's completely shutting down that option, taking away Squeachu's approach essentially. Anytime Squeachu would try to come in, since it's such a small space, it's enough room for Provider to just throw out an air dash, which will obviously beat out any of Squeachu's approaches. So timer is a little more than halfway, or actually a little less than halfway down. Good power shield from Provider. And if we're lucky, we might even be able to see Provider be the one timing out Squeachu, which is uncommon. Squeachu, ooh, hits him out of the air with that sword. Good, but he's not gonna get a conversion off it. He tried to stay on the chase, but he decided it wasn't worth it. He's got a lead. He's just gonna go back under his roof. Okay, oof, that was risky, but Squeachu going for a ground grab and missing entirely. Air grabs have much larger hitboxes than ground grabs, so that's why they're a very crucial part of this game's neutral. Okay. So Squeachu, I know Squeachu wants to get in and knock that slam out of him, but Provider is completely content with just camping, making Squeachu approach him. If anything, Squeachu will try to approach and will end up just getting hit by his slam. Ooh, and he just refills his slam meter for him. Gives him another shot. getting close to the 3-minute mark, and we're still looking at a 4-3 match. Provider looking like he's definitely on track to take this game, but we never know. Squeachu only needs a few air grabs to bring it back. Okay, power shield battle, but those torches being very large objects, they'll hit the terrain and slow down. Not much usually comes from their power shielding unless it's raised off the ground. Okay, we're approaching the 2-minute 30-second mark. Still, ooh, gets a little bit of chip damage off of that. Doesn't really deplete the slam meter enough to accomplish much. Smart just kind of hide behind the other one. He doesn't want to get hit by that random power shield, because if that were the case and he got his slam knocked out of him, that would be a very advantageous position for Squeachu, considering he's only down a stock and all he would need is one more grab to even up the stock count. And with 1 minute 50 seconds on the clock, that's not at all a position you want to be in as Provider. Okay, and he's looking for the slam. He wants to close it out. I'm confident that as soon as he hits the slam, if he does, he is going to be not camping, but he's actually going to run for the next 1 minute and 30 second we have left in this match. This is unfortunately what the Dronkey matchup boils down to a lot of the time, as a lot of the rest of this game. Ooh, he almost got that power shield. That was really scary for a Provider. But a lot of this match, or a lot of this game, is very it's very aggressive from you know, the other top tiers like Fiona, and then Gingerbread Man, of course, is generally an aggressive character. But ooh, he gets it. He's gonna close out that stock, and he's got a 2-stock lead. He's running. He's gonna try to play his space, use his great mobility, because Gingerbread Man has a very, very fast air mobility. I don't think Squeachu's gonna be able to catch up. He's looking for hard reads to catch his movement options, but it doesn't look like he's gonna be getting much. Even if he were to get an air grab right now, his infinite would just run down the timer too much, and so that's gonna be another game going to Provider. Oh, he gets the grab, and he's just gonna go ahead and quit out. Is that the set? I don't think that's a set. I'm pretty sure. Maybe that. I guess that is the set. Oh, we're having some salt right now in the Discord. Some net play salt. That's what happens a lot because of the lag stuff. Yeah, this is top 8. So this is a best of 5. Okay. Okay, we got Humpty versus Luna. What the heck? What's going on? Oh my gosh.
Humpty Dumpty. Ready?
So, we have Provider playing Luna. Or wait, no, Provider's playing Humpty, and Squeachu is playing Luna. I don't know why Provider's doing this. Pretty bad idea, if you ask me. But, we'll run with it, I guess. Why not? Okay, so I was reading some of the stuff in the Discord, but I do believe, yeah, Squeachu just got a stock. But okay, both players getting a stock. Ooh, surprise! Squeachu isn't able to mash out of that. It's actually, oh, good, that was good. But Humpty's charged throw is definitely mashable. You can get out of it before the throw actually comes out. So. Okay, Squeachu's mashing looking really bad right now. He definitely could have mashed out of that air attack as well. Ryder's got a good lead going though. Oh, but he accidentally rolls into the fireplace. It's okay though. Luna not able to get very much off of OTGs. Her only OTG attack being her air attack, which, as I said, doesn't do too much, but gonna be another stock going to Provider. Okay, ooh, that was a good roll in, but he misses the follow-up off the grab. Nice. Alright. Charge throw into 2 anti-airs. Doesn't get an air attack like he wants, but it's not too big a deal. He's still playing a stock and a half lead. Ooh, but he does not. That was not an ogre-mented combo, so he does not get a follow-up off it. There's what you can do with Luna, or basically what an ogre-ment is any of your basic A combos, because in this game, the A combos kind of branch off, you know, like any basic fighting game. There's a combo tree. And okay. But if you are doing, say, you're doing an AAA combo, but you press AA and then instead of the last A, you press A and B at the same time, it will actually do the it will do the properties of the B move, so the damage, the hit stun, all of that, while doing the animation of the A attack. Which, in Luna's case, makes her bats come out while she's swinging her frog, but as a result, she does not fly backwards because she's doing the animation of her frog swinging. So she kind of just floats straight up instead of floating backwards while she throws out the bats, which allows her to get a combo off of it that she normally would not be able to. There's all this discussion is stemming just from, ooh, triple anti-air, good. All this discussion is stemming from the fact that Squeachu hit with the bats, but they were not ogre-mented bats. Sorry, I'm not really updating the stocks very efficiently, but I'm getting lost in my own discussion with myself. Okay, it's gonna be another stock going to Squeachu. Provider on his last stock, but definitely doable. Okay, gonna quit conversion. All he's gonna look for that item throw just to fill up that last tiny bit of his meter. Either that or gonna just get an air grab. It's scary. This is a scary matchup because if Provider basically has to stay in the air the entire time. Because Luna is based on catching landings. See that dash attack that she keeps doing in neutral? As soon as that hits, see how it's very punishable, but as soon as it hits, it guarantees that she's gonna get the stock. So she's a very risk and reward based character. You have to play your cards very efficiently. Try your best to catch landings and bait your opponent into getting hit by her dash attack, in which case you get a free stock. Okay, Provider throwing out 3 of his slams. Squeachu looking to... Ooh, he rolled... That was actually very surprising that Squeachu was able to roll through that grab. Rolls in this game are generally very, very bad. We almost went into the fireplace there. That was scary. But yeah, rolls are super bad. The invincibility frames last for only... they last for less than half of the frames of the entire roll. So, it's extremely punishable. Ooh! That's gonna be the slam is gonna get knocked out of Provider. Triple anti-air into... Ooh! He gets the regrab. He's not... Oh, wow! He just pulls it right back. It's a shame that he wasn't able to do that after hitting the last slam. If he hit that slam and then got that conversion, he would have been able to bring this game back. Good, he gets the air grab, converts it into the slam. Oh, that's scary. Oh, he gets a fireplace combo. That's it. That's it. Oh, he misses. Oh my gosh, how many times is Squeachu gonna roll into the fireplace? He rolled into the fireplace like 3 times. I can't believe Squeachu did that. Oh, he gets it. He doesn't manage to get the power shield. That was a make or break situation right there. Boom, gets the landing. That was perfect. Very well played by both players. That last game, it was a really, really close game, but Provider